welcome to Insight. I am Sheetal Walia. To the delight of the Indian community, India's Union Minister for Overseas Indian Affairs paid a brief visit to New Zealand last week on the eve of Diwali. Originally from the southern Indian state of Kerala, Vayalar Ravi, who assumed office in the new Overseas Indian Affairs Minister on January 30th, 2006, was born in 1937 in Vayalar village of Kerala's Alappuzha district, in a middle-class family of a freedom fighter. His father, M.K. Krishnan, was actively involved in the struggle for India's independence and was also a social activist who fought against untouchability in the state. His mother, Devaki Krishnan, was a prominent political leader of Kerala. She was the president of Kerala State Mahila Congress and has contested elections in the citadel of the communists since 1960. Ravi married Mercy Ravi, a political activist, as well as a writer in 1969. She is an MLA in the Kerala State Assembly. The couple have a son and 2 daughters. A soft-spoken person, Ravi began his career as a student leader. In 1957, he organized the Kerala Students' Union, KSU, which pioneered the students' movement in the state and helped the Congress entrench itself in Kerala. The efforts of the Youth Congress and KSU created a new image of the Congress Party, which emerged as a ruling political force in Kerala. His association with the Youth Congress began as early as 1956, when he became the treasurer of the Alappi District Youth Congress. In 1992, Ravi became the president of the Kerala Pradesh Congress Committee, defeating A.K. Antony. He was elected to the Rajya Sabha in 1996. In 2001, he became the General Secretary of the All India Congress Committee. He was again elected to the Rajya Sabha in 2003. He is the chairman of Parliamentary Standing Committee on Human Resource Development. Ravi is a widely travelled person and has represented India 3 times in the United Nations General Assembly. His travels have taken him across Europe, the United Nations, Africa, the Gulf, and several Asian countries. Ravi is also a well-known trade union leader of Kerala. He has been serving as the president of the Cochin Port Trust Workers Union for the last 30 years. A postgraduate and a Bachelor of Law, Ravi is an excellent orator, a prolific writer, and an outstanding parliamentarian whose knowledge of constitutional matters is legendary. He has, all through his remarkable career, always raised his voice in favor of the poor, the destitute, and the weaker sections of society. Varpan the Mayor spoke to the minister on the kind of provisions the government of India has made for its sons of the soil. And welcome to Varpan the Mayor. Now, there are an estimated 40 million Indians living outside of India. And in August of this year in Los Angeles, you yourself had inaugurated the first television channel, IndiaTVLive.com. Now, this also has 1.2 billion viewers, access of the domestic Indians. What is the significance of such a channel?
That channels can convey India before them, and day-to-day happenings and the cultural development, political development, the social activities. So they carry the India to the people living in that countries. Channels are, I am afraid the Indian channels not reaching that extent. This is work like a local channel, and I'm not. This is not a government. This is a private one. But I'm telling you the sense of it. This is a local one. So naturally they can carry more directly to the people. The modern technology, no citizen, every day the workers, they are working. They are coming, some of them may look into the Indian news. But the visual presentation is always easy to look at, because even a dinner table or a coffee table they can easily see. But otherwise they have to go for deliberately for that purpose, sit before the website and do that. There's a lot of difference. I think government of India is act independently. No foreign government can influence our policies. We are very categorical. I can say this is all authority. Nobody can influence us. Any channel, I don't know, we are not banning all the channels. But when because even any channels which to be banned is only for national interest. We are not agreeing with any kind of a conflict in Middle East, and India consistent policy always we stand by the Palestinian people and their rights. Well, since Jawaharlal Nehru, we have consistently were on that policy, and we still believe that Palestinian people have the right on their land. That is, and also we always believe that the Middle East, the peace should be in the Middle East, and because Middle East have a lot of the Arab countries especially, and we have always maintained one of the best relations with these countries due to various reasons, and today they are playing an important role in the world economy. The world economy can be fluctuated and can be get into a different position, because it can affect the economy of the developing nations mainly. Even developed nations also will face a crisis if the oil prices goes up beyond a point. And the oil economy, the petrodollar economy, is one of the major, playing a very important role in the world economy, or a major component of the world economy. It is necessary that the peace prevail in the Middle East. But we all believe that, and the government of India has always taken that initiative to maintain peace. That way, the peace. We oppose the Iraq war, intervention of the American government, even ignoring the United Security Council or United Nations. We didn't agree. We opposed. Not now. Even earlier also, both war we opposed. We said no, it's not correct. So naturally, the policy with the Gulf countries, which always we adopted as one of the best friendly relations, and we are happy that more than 4 million people are working in that country, and they are living in that country, almost equivalent of citizens. They are not citizens, equivalent citizens, and those governments treating our Indians, and of course not Indians, other people also, especially Indians, are very happy. Only the problem with some labor problems there. Otherwise, the Indians are very happy in the country. They believe that the full freedom, they can work and live. The industries, lot of things they are doing. So that's why we are not at all getting into the freedom of the press on that. You see, we are always making our Indians very known, and but that does not mean we are getting into direct confrontation with any other countries. But we are only positive, and the Security Council, the UN, they always make our positions very clear. And with Pakistan also, even Bangladesh and Pakistan, we are taking initiative, and the Prime Minister, even Prime Minister being criticized by some of the other political parties, his initiative and his joint statement with President Musharraf has been criticized by one section of the party in other parties in the country. So, but Prime Minister and the Congress party is very adamant that we must negotiate, talk to Pakistan, try to ease the tension as much as possible, and see that somehow to find a way out. Because only our problem with the Pakistan is cross-border terrorism. Cross-border terrorism is not coming down. And one blast, take for the Bombay blast. The Bombay blast has killed more than 200 people, but you should know the impact, the negative impact of any initiative with Pakistan is get a big setback. But you must salute the Indian people. There is not a single incident of communal tension. That is not the greatness of Indian society and the leadership of the Indian political leadership, the Indian government. Even though there are certain political organizations might have tried to fan up, but the media also taken a very positive role to control the situation and not to escalate. But this must be understood by the world, and Pakistan especially, that this kind of activities, they should also take initiative to control, to stop forever. Then I believe that our relations will very much improve. Then the position taken by the American government on the Middle East, There is always a difference of opinion because we never gone along with them at that point. We may have a better relations. We improve the relations with the Americans, and the nuclear deal, one of the sign of that not on any concessions.